and we're excited to tell you about everything that's going on. So, we're going to be covering St. Patrick's Day happenings, things that are going on the mountain, concerts at the Villar Center, and of course, your weekend weather. So, stay with us. Vail Valley Live starts right now. Top of the morning to ya. I'm Trisha Swenson coming to you from Vail Village on this Friday morning for the weekend edition of Vail Valley Live, where we give you details for things that are happening all throughout the day on the slopes, late night. We're going to have all the St. Patrick's Day parties listed out for you so you can just decide where you want to go to get your green beer, your carbong, your corned beef and cabbage, Irish stew. We're going to have it all for you. So make sure you stick with us so we can give you all the details. But we're excited for this time of year. March is a huge spring break month across the nation. Many schools from all over, whether it's Florida, New York, Texas, they'll be having their breaks this week. We'll have Denver, shortly as well. Chicago will be coming in. So all of that will be happening from now until we end the month with Easter Sunday on March 31st. We do go all the way to April 14th at Beaver Creek. That's their closing day. And then Vail's closing day will be on April 21st. So just to kind of give you an idea of how much time we have left. We don't have much time left. So you got to pack it all in. Try to get those ski or snowboard days when you can. But let's give you details on our weather. It's fairly mild this Friday morning. Now, a lot of people, I had people calling me from other parts of the nation saying, "Are you okay? I heard all about the storm." Well, you know what? Denver got the bulk of that. The front range, it was more of a front range storm. We just got a couple inches, maybe 7 inches through that storm over on Vail Mountain, but not as much. They were measuring it in feet. Down in Denver, they were digging out. They're going to be, getting those flights out of DIA now this weekend after many of them were canceled midweek. But let's take a look at that weather right now, brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne, Elevated Savings. And here's what we're going to see. So for your Friday, we could see kind of a mix, maybe a little bit of snow, not much, just kind of a 30% chance. Otherwise, a little bit of sunshine popping in and out. Winds looking pretty good, just 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon. And then today, the high is going to be into the 40s. It already feels warm this morning. So with that cloud cover, we didn't quite have that cool air come on in. That cloud cover provided a blanket of insulation to keep us a little bit warm on this Friday morning. Now for your Saturday, just a slight chance of snow once again, high in the upper 40s. So really going to feel like spring break. And then Saturday night, slight chance, maybe a 40% to 30% chance of snow, low right around the 20s and upper teens. And then my Sunday, just a slight chance of that snow again, but those highs, wow, in the mid 40s once again. And then on Monday, that's when we're going to see plenty of sunshine, and that will stick with us for the early part of next week. But speaking of outlets at Silverthorne, their new Tasting Pica restaurant. It's a cool tap house. It has about 20 different beers on tap. It has kombuchas and ciders. They're having their grand opening on Friday, March 15th. So if you are going to be going over to the outlets and doing a little bit of shopping, I suggest you head on in, especially if you're thirsty. They'll be able to take care of you. Once again, that is the awesome little new restaurant tap room that is going to be there. Yep, the Thirsty Pica, now open, and their grand opening is going to be on Friday. But hey, let's take it to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to let you know what you can do throughout the week here at Vail and Beaver Creek. And right now, we're going to let you know how you can save extra. You can save every day at the outlets at Silverthorne. We're going to let you know how you can save a little bit extra with Peggy Ziegler.
Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here today at the Colorado Welcome Center to invite you to come on in, learn the best hiking trails, biking trails, hotels, everything you ever wanted to know. And while you're there, the thing to do is pick up your savings card. My very first tip for you. It's totally free. It offers discounts at many of our retailers. And while you're also there, pick up your brochure. Chart out your journey, where you want to shop, best stores you want to make sure you get to, and plan it out accordingly. Bring your friends, have a great time, and also sign up if you'd like to for the Elite Savings Card program. It's a reward program and offers you fabulous discounts and also gift cards. So we hope to see you really soon at the Colorado Welcome Center and, of course, the outlets at Silverthorne. Have a great time and happy shopping. Hi, I'm Peggy Ziegler, fashion guru and stylist for the outlets at Silverthorne. I'm here to share with you one of our best amazing stores, the Williams-Sonoma outlet. Wow, it's at 145 Stevens Way, right at the outlets at Silverthorne. Everything you ever dreamed of is in this store, just like the retail stores, only this is outlet. I suggest go shop in the back as well, clearance. I certainly did. I've got all of my shopping done. 145 Stevens Way, Williams-Sonoma outlet. It's for you, outlets at Silverthorne. See you soon.
We believe in the power of a live performance. We believe in making memories together. Join us as we celebrate making moments that last a lifetime. Bringing concerts, comedy, Broadway, classical, dance, and family entertainment in the heart of the Rocky Mountains in Beaver Creek Village. View the full lineup and get tickets today at villarpac.org.
Welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Trisha Swenson, coming to you live on this Friday morning, March 15th, and this is the weekend edition of the show. And I'm wearing my green because we have plenty of things to talk about for St. Patrick's Day. But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about what's made headlines in the Vail Daily throughout this week. Lots of things going on. And at the website, vaildaily.com, there's a heartwarming story, and it's Eagle Valley High School. They raised over $36,000 for Make-A-Wish Colorado. I mean, that is quite an amazing feat. And they were presenting a little girl who was born with cystic fibrosis with a Make-A-Wish to go and see Mickey Mouse in Disney World. And so they made that happen. So check that out. That's in today's paper. Very heartwarming story. All the pink balloons and everything. It's going to be a great article to read. Then also a few things happening. You can find out what's going on with our prep track sports. We've got lacrosse going on. We've got women's soccer. So all that happening. And then also how to celebrate St. Patrick's Day this weekend, and that's going to be our topic right now. So if you're looking for something to do on Saturday, we're kind of doing things all throughout the weekend, whether it's live music Friday and Saturday or actual St. Patty's Day on Sunday. On Saturday with the Vail Rec District, they're going to conclude their winter running series with a real fun run. This is the Kruger family Shamrock Shuffle. It happens over at the Vail Golf Course and Nordic Center. And it's going to start at 10 a.m. on Saturday. And wear your green. This is a pretty costume-heavy event. I've seen green tutus. I've seen green leggings, all sorts of flair. You're going to find it on Saturday. And then it's going to be a 5K or a 10K. They even have a kids K if you want to bring the little ones. And then afterwards, a lively after party with prizes for the top 3 in each category. And then they also have great raffles. Every participant gets an entry into some of the prize giveaways. So even if you don't win first, you might not go home empty-handed. So that's a fun thing going on. Go to vailrec.com if you want to get signed up for that, and then maybe go hit the slopes afterwards. Now, after that, we're going to have a lot of things that are happening on Sunday, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, the Kachina in the Lodge at Vail. They will have their live music, of course, but they're also bringing out some Irish stew that their chef has made. And then they're going to have food and drink specials, kind of an Irish flair. A lot of people love going there, wearing their costumes. You'll see a lot of costumes that day as well. Then over in Lion's Head, the Tavern at Vail Square, they're going to be having a DJ just right at the base of the slopes from 1 to 4. And then they've got their live music indoors from 3 to 6. That'll be country duo Tim and Taylor. And then they're going to have $5 Guinness, and fire roasted heritage corned beef and grilled cabbage. So if you just love the Irish cuisine, this is going to be your weekend. So that should be fun as well. Root and Flour, they're going to be getting the party started on Sunday at 2 p.m. They're going to be doing a Bushmills Lucky Charms milk punch. And then they're also going to do Irish whiskey flights in case you want to, taste the difference between some of these Irish whiskeys and a lot of other maybe 12-year Irish whiskeys. So head on over there. And then Chasing Rabbits, they're going to have the Luck of the Irish Opera. It'll start 5 o'clock, go all the way till 11:30. And they're going to have specialty cocktails, green beer, of course, and a little bit of magic. Sean Preston is going to enjoy, he's going to be giving you some magic right there. So that'll be going on starting at 5 o'clock on Sunday. And then over at Beaver Creek, they're doing their Blue Moose Pizza of the Month. So it's a garlic and olive base, but then they add mozzarella, a Thousand Island dressing, and corned beef. So it's kind of like a Reuben, but it's on a pizza. So that's going on all throughout the month of March if you want to check out their special pizza. And then the Lookout Lobby Bar at the Weston Riverfront Resort and Spa, they're going to be doing a Shamrock Arena. They're also going to have great things going on with their Luck of the Irish, made with Leopold's American Gin, green chartreuse liqueur, and just have a really neat little green flair. They'll have live music in their lobby as well. So a couple things going on for you if you want to get out there and enjoy St. Patrick's Day. And then real quick, Opera at the Amp. There's a low ticket alert going on right now. So these are the two concerts that are happening April 5th and 6th at 5:30. So if you like EDM, you want to be heading to these concerts. So if you go to grfavail.com, you can get set up. We're going to have Bob Moses on Friday, April 5th. He's doing a club set in the Daily Bread, and Nala and Amba will be out there. And then Saturday is almost sold out. So get your tickets for SoFi and Disco Lines and Decker Rush before it's too late. So you heard it here, low ticket alert. But speaking of low tickets alert, we might have a little bit of that going on at the Villar Performing Arts Center. Let's check in with Cameron Morgan on this weekend's shows. Hey everyone, I'm Tricia Swenson alongside Cameron Morgan, and he's the executive director of the Villar Performing Arts Center. And wow, we're getting quite the perspective. We're seeing what the stage sees. The performers, right. This is what they see.
Well, Tricia, you're a born star, so you belong on this stage. But no, it's a wonderful, wonderful view. Just as you look out, Grace Potter, who we had back in February, she describes it as the wine barrel.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Okay. Well, we're talking about shows happening in March, and we've got quite a bit going on this month, especially the weekend, 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Middle of March, beware the Ides of March. We're kicking it off strong. Oh my goodness, March 15th, this is Friday evening, 7 o'clock. Classic Albums Live. You may have seen their shows here at the VPAC, over at the amphitheater in Vail, but they're bringing Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, note for note, lick for lick, vocal for vocal. It is the music through and through right here on the VPAC stage.
And that's so neat because, let's face it, maybe they're not touring, or they've been touring for a while, or they're not even together anymore. Whatever the situation may be, Classic Albums Live does such a good job of just recreating that sound, that feel. And if you love the music, you just close your eyes, it'll take you back.
That's right. The Classic Albums Live is all about the music. They are purists. They're so true to the original intent and really the original sound and feel of these albums. So at our show on the 15th, they'll perform the Brothers in Arms album straight through, note for note. They'll take a little set break and then they'll come back and do hits, Dire Straits hits, anything that wasn't on that album that they want to share with us here at the VPAC. They're going to come back in a second set and do just that.
Okay, so that's on our Friday night. Then our Saturday night, we have Mo.
Yes,
Explain
switching
Mo.
gears a little bit. No, not British rock. No, we're going to jam, bluegrassy feel. Mo is quintessential jam. They are going to have a blast. We're going to have a blast with them. And it's going to be an evening unlike any other Mo performance you could ever experience. Okay. It'll be so unique to who we are in this moment, who's in the room with us as an audience member and on stage. It's be a beautiful evening. Jam out with us here at the VPAC.
Yeah, awesome. And then on Sunday, which is St. Patrick's Day, we don't have an Irish band at all, but tell us about the two different performers.
Yeah, so
this is together.
This is the tag team tour of Dawes and Lucius, and they're both headliners in their own right. They're coming together on this tour. It's a really limited run tour, maybe 17 or 20 dates total, that they're coming together and playing each other's songs together. So they're quite different sounds and feels. You know, you've got that indie feel and the kind of that folksy rock feel coming together, but two incredible groups and artists coming together to perform what they call their tag team tour here at the VPAC.
And didn't Lucius, they play with
yeah,
Grace Potter?
Yes. Back to Grace Potter. Grace Potter's 2019 album, so if you're a fan of Grace Potter, Lucius, I think, had 4 or 5 songs that they were on that album together with Grace Potter. It's a beautiful, beautiful, soulful feel to their music. But also, Lucius, just back at the Grammys, was singing backup for Joni Mitchell.
Wow. Okay, all
They're going to be here.
They're going to be here, really, like right here.
Right here.
All right, well, I know that limited availability a lot of times on many of these shows are very popular. How can we get tickets?
Yes, so check out our website, velarpac.org, and especially for shows where there's limited availability, call our box office, 970-845-8497. Elliot and Liz are phenomenal. They'll get you squared away.
All right, Cameron, are you going to sing for us or anything right now?
I seem to have gotten a frog in my throat, Tricia.
All right, we'll leave the singing to the professionals. Hey everyone, welcome back to Vail Valley Live. I'm Tricia Swenson coming to you from Vail Village on this Friday for your weekend edition of Vail Valley Live. I've got the Gore Creek behind me. It's a little foggy. We can't quite see the top of the mountain, so I thought I'd just keep the scenery down on the valley floor for you. But one thing I want to let you know, they did open up the Vail Mountain all the way until 4 o'clock these days. After daylight savings time happened last weekend, they've been open until 4 all throughout the rest of the season. So the back bowls will close at 3:30, and then 4 o'clock is when the front side of Vail Mountain will close. Now over at Beaver Creek, Arrowhead, Patrick Gulch, they close at 3:30, but Beaver Creek's main mountain right there by Centennial Lift, that closes at 4 o'clock. But let's give you a few more things that are going on over at Beaver Creek. We've got a lot of fun for you, including a Hawk's Nest Cabin pizza party. Okay, so this is a brand new offering for teens and tweens. So they have special hours for different age groups. And they're going to have a pizza party on Friday, March 15th. $25 includes your pizza, a fountain drink, and your entry from 5 until 7 p.m. And if you've never been in here, it's so cool. They have a light-up dance floor. They have a ski and snowboard simulator. And on the screen, it's actually the Birds of Prey race course. So you can act like you're actually going down that crazy race course. And then they have board games and all sorts of fun. So check it out. It's just up the stairs from the Beaver Creek ice rink. So go there and bring the kids. The kids can have mocktails, and there's special hours for 14 through 18. So they get to escape from their little siblings. So that's Hawk's Nest Cabin. And then the Fun Fest returns. So the Fun Fest is going on this Saturday. It's carnival games. And if you win, you can redeem the tokens for little prizes with Beaver Creek logo wear, little stuffed animals and toys like that. So that's going to be super fun. And then if you haven't tried this yet, it's the Eager Beaver Scavenger Hunt. And they're going to be doing a guided hunt on Sunday. So you can do this anytime, but if you want to do it with a guide and take you on through, this is great. And it's designed for kids age 7 to 14. And you're going to be going through a series of challenges. So stop by the Eager Beaver Scavenger Hunt tent located right in the core of Beaver Creek Village and get yourself signed up for one of those guided tours. Now, with all this warm weather we've been having, the spring-like weather, it's been great, but we start thinking about summer, which is just around the corner, and Bravo Vail Music Festival has some great programs coming up, especially educational programs. Let's find out more.
Hello, our friends from Vail Valley Live. We are here today with Eileen Pagan. Eileen, how are you?
I'm doing well, Pedro. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Glad to have you. Thank you for having us in this nice place. We got a lot of events coming up, speaking of Bravo. By the way, Eileen is the Director of Engagement and Education in Eagle County, right?
For Bravo Vail, yes.
For Bravo Vail, thank you. Eileen, please tell us a little bit what's going on with these events that we have.
Sure, yeah, we're getting ready for our 37th season of the Summer Festival, and I'm here to talk about the free community events that are taking place throughout the summer.
Okay, we are already talking about summer. That is very good for you to take notes. There's some really, really important, interesting events. Which one are the first ones that we're promoting?
Sure, well, first I wanted to make sure we discussed that almost half of our events throughout the Valley are free and open to the public. First of all, our community concerts that take place anywhere from Vail all the way to Gypsum. We have several community concerts. These are hour-long concerts that anyone can come to and enjoy music by world-class artists. Our community concerts are going to be taking place at the Vail Interfaith Chapel, at Brush Creek Pavilion, Edwards Interfaith Chapel, and we have a special community concert taking place on June 19th in Gypsum on our music box, which is our mobile stage, and it's going to happen at the Town Hall Greens. So we have a special performer coming in, especially for that, from Mexico, from the Mineria, Sinfónica de Mineria players. And if I could just say, it includes Pacho Flores playing trumpet, Hector Molina playing cuatro, Carlos Rodriguez playing double bass, and Rodrigo Duarte playing percussion. Really special concert, bring the whole family.
Oh my God, well now you know, June 19th at Gypsum, take notes. These musicians are amazing, the lineup is great, so please don't miss that one. And it's completely free, like you said.
Completely free. Bring your picnic, bring your blankets, bring the kids. And it's gonna be later in the evening, so after you get home from work, you can come and join us at the Gypsum Town Hall Greens.
So, well, now you know about that one. The time will be determined still, but as we get closer to the summer, you will be hearing a little bit more about this concert. Another of the events that we have from Bravo.
Yeah, some of the other free events that we have are the Little Listeners at the Library series, and that is 8 events across all the libraries, Eagle, Gypsum, Vail, and Avon. And this is especially for kids ages 2 to 7 to come and enjoy music for the first time, again with world-class performers, coming in to engage with the kids at their level. Sometimes it's the first time that kids have listened and engaged with classical music, but it's really curated especially for them. And this year the library theme is Adventure Begins at Your Library. So we always provide a nice little interactive for the kids to be able to engage with the music and learn about concepts regarding classical music.
That is amazing. Do we have dates for this? Because this sounds so interesting. I would have loved to be able to bring my kids. I don't know how to introduce them to music properly. Some of our parents, or speaking for myself, we don't know how to really properly introduce the kids to music, and then it is so important because if they really get to enjoy, not listen to what we do, there is even methods to do this, which is amazing. So if you have the kids and you want to create a safe, very different type of learning environment, especially about music, please bring them to these sessions. They are completely mind-opening, and it's a great introduction for the mind of the young.
Absolutely, yes. Music has just this power to be able to tap into all parts of the brain, and especially at that young age when the brain is still developing, it can open up these pathways that will be there for the entirety of your life. You know, we recently found out that music is the last part of your brain to go when you become an older person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so making sure that you tap that part very early on allows for all those memories to stay with you for the entirety of your life.
That is so interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Well, now you know. Please take them to these events. We do have the times for these and everything.
Yeah, the times for all of our events are on bravovail.org. Reservations are required for any of our events, so please just go on our website and you can register. It doesn't cost you anything. We just need to know how many people are coming.
Okay. Well, now you know. Bravo.com, is that?
bravovail.org.
bravovail.org. Please log into. Eileen, we also have another program which is Inside the Music.
Yes, Inside the Music. Now this is going to be for your just a little bit more in depth about classical music. It is led by our artistic director, Anne-Marie McDermott, and she brings insight into very specific pieces. This year we're celebrating Schubert's anniversary. You know, Schubert was a composer that died very early in his mid-30s, and he wrote over 600 songs, just songs. This doesn't even cover his symphonies or chamber music. And so she is going to go very in-depth with some of our artists, including the piano fellows that are coming to visit, and also a classical guitar quartet from Dublin. The Dublin Guitar Quartet is going to come in, and we're also going to dive into La Bohème, our opera that we're presenting this summer. So if you want to hear from an expert musician, Anne-Marie McDermott, our artistic director, come to Inside the Music.
Inside the Music. Do we have dates already? It's already on your...
It's already on our website. Yes.
It's already on the website. Get into the website, log in, look for these great events that we have for the summertime, and nature walks would be another.
Oh, this is one of my favorite events because we live in this beautiful landscape out here in the Vail area. We have teamed up with Walking Mountains Science Center for the 3rd year in a row to present these nature walks that combine the beautiful excerpts of classical music with nature. And this year we are featuring the Westerlies. This is a brass quartet made up of 2 trumpets and 2 trombones, and they lead us through this beautiful path at the Walking Mountain Science Center in Avon. And it's just a very short 40-minute experience, but you stop every few minutes and they tell you a little bit about music that is related to nature, and you get to hear this beautiful music outside.
They get to play as well while they...
Yes.
Wow, that sounds really good. Well, it's great to be on it. This is also a completely free event.
Well, this one costs $10 per person.
Okay.
Not very much, but
well,
yes, it's
$10 per person, and you guys are gonna have an amazing time. The nice windy road that is there is really green. There's some great vegetation. It's really nice. Plus music.
Absolutely, yes.
Well, now you know these events are going to be is it going all summer long?
All summer long, from mid-June to the beginning of August.
Now you know. Get into the page of bravovail.org and find these dates and details of all these great programming that these great organization is putting out for our community. So please engage, look up, and any questions, Eileen, if you have any questions, everything goes to bravo.org.
bravovail.org. Yes.
Okay. Well, now you know. Stay tuned and stay on Beverly Live. Our friend Pedro is going to say goodbye, and Eileen Pagan, thank you so very much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Pedro.
Thank you, guys. See you soon.
Hey, I'm Trisha Swenson, back here in Vail Village, hanging out by the skier statue, the 10th Mountain Division skier statue. And I ran into a couple folks who were just waiting for some people that they're meeting up with. We have Charlie and Vera, and from the Houston area, but now Charlie is living in Denver. And I got to ask you, were you down there for that crazy storm?
Yes, it was wild. Snow is coming from all directions. Driving conditions were not very good, but we got to make it up to ski today, so we're very grateful.
Okay, so you came up on Thursday night.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
How much snow was outside of your door?
Probably 2 feet.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, we need that up here. We didn't get it.
It was concrete, though. It was cement,
okay.
maybe not so much.
No, we don't want the Sierra cement. We'll leave that out west. And now you're in Houston?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do? Are you still in school?
I'm still in school.
Okay, is this spring break?
Yes.
I know. Do you guys come out here all the time for spring break?
Yeah, we do. We have a place up here, so we're always out here.
Okay, awesome. Well, welcome back. And do you want to help me do the weather?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's going to be mid-40s today, mostly cloudy, lightly drizzling snow. We can expect tomorrow.
Mid-40s as well, and it's probably going to be sunny by Monday.
Okay, there we go. We got some amateur weather forecasters right here on the show. This Weather and Mountain Report brought to you by the Grand Hyatt Vail. Grand Hyatt Vail, they have a brand new sushi restaurant, Makoto Vail. So if you haven't checked it out, do you guys like sushi?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah, you might have to check it out. It just opened with celebrity chef Makoto. Now I gotta ask you one more thing. Where's your favorite place on Vail to ski? Do you have a certain area?
Ooh. I'm gonna say Spruce Face when there's a lot of snow.
Oh yeah, that is good.
Yeah. The front side surprise. It's not all in the back bowls, right?
That's true.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
And
Cool.
Blue Ox when it's groomed. If it's
Oh,
a groomer day.
oh, that's one of my favorites too. Blue Ox when it's groomed, also Ouzo when it's groomed. That's a good one in Beaver Creek. Okay, well, thank you so much. Thanks for coming on, Charlie, Vera from Houston and Denver here on Vail Valley Live. And thank you for joining us this morning. This was the weekend edition of Vail Valley Live. We'll see you on Monday with the weekday edition.